Hi, John Marshall, the DrillMaster. I've got another critique for you this morning. Well, you're watching it whenever, but you can see by my shirt that I've already done 3 this morning. Trying to catch up. I've been gone for so long. I've been sent so many requests, and I've got stuff I got to do outside, but I'm going to try and get this taken care of. All right, so this is from 2 years ago. Buncombe County Schools, and this is Enka High Air Force Junior ROTC. I'm requesting both of the organizations, please take this video down. Please take it down. I'll explain in just a minute. Let's start playing.
Guard, attention.
All right, so Air Force, we don't say attention, we say tench hut. And Commander, you also don't come to attention. It's a little known, there's a little blurb at the very beginning of the Air Force pamphlet, which now apparently we just throw out the window because of the new standards that have entered into the fray, coming down from Junior ROTC. So this is from 2 years ago. Oh my gosh, the big scary virus. So whatever. But and that's why the spacing and the face diapers. Anyway, I do appreciate the team having. Oh well, I was going to say having the colors here, but so at least the order of the colors. So we've got the American North Carolina Air Force, and then what's this over here? It's the unauthorized flag that is not carried in any color guard ever. Ever. The POW flag is not carried in any color guard, period. It's not carried at all. It's carried on its own for the funeral of a former POW. That's it. That's the only time it's ever carried. Now, there was one JROTC that did a Baton Death March remembrance ruck, something like that, and and they carried the POW flag. I can get that. That I can definitely see. Alone, not in the color guard, off on its own. It's supposed to be off on its own. It's supposed to be last, not in a color guard, in a display. So we don't carry it in a color guard. So now let's look here. And we can see there's the finial for the American flag. So we've got an 8-foot staff, quite possibly. So he might be around 6 foot. So we can go another couple feet up there, approximately. This young lady looks to be about 5 something. But then we have this, the North Carolina flag. I'm glad you're carrying it. That's great. But you're carrying it on a taller staff, which means that the American flag is smaller, or not smaller, shorter. And then we have this flag over here, also the Air Force flag, also on a taller staff. It's taller than the American flag. And then we have the POW flag, which shouldn't be in the mix, but we also have that, and it's shorter than the other 2 staffs. So we have a medium, tall, and then a short staff. So 3 staff lengths. The Air Force instruction tells us that all staffs are supposed to be the same length in the same display, the same color guard. So it's either 8.5 feet or 9.5 feet. And very specifically, it tells you what size, what dimensions the flag must be to be mounted on both of those. And it's either 3 by 4, not 3 by 5, which you have here, or it's 4.5, 4 foot 4 inches by 5 foot 6 inches. And that's probably what this one is, because it's on the taller staff. So you've just mixed up all the staffs, you've mixed flag dimensions, everything's fine, not a big deal, because Air Force apparently doesn't have standards. Then we have the proper grip over here on the rifle at parade rest, but this hand was slid up to go to parade rest. But it gets worse. They come to attention. Yes. Not only do they have the national anthem as background music, which is just absolutely reprehensible. How could you possibly do that? Our national anthem as background music. But then we have kick to right shoulder. An exhibition move. So they're using the lift method here. The lift method never lets the staff leave the hand, and you've got to reach way up and then bring that staff into, or the ferrule into the socket there. So don't even have slings mounted on the rifles. And I'm not going to play the let the video play. Actually, I'll tell you what, I will, and I will mute it. Because I just can't do it. I can't let the video play. Can't. Oh, that's not the. Is that the Space Force flag? No, it's the POW. So here, I mean, I love the camera shots. This is just great. It really works well. However, this is not what we do when we go to present. They're color bearers. The colors are brought out in one count. There's no ceremonial movement for this. Ceremonial is 3 counts out, 3 counts back. I get it, but you're supposed to be using another standard, regulation drill standard. So we've got the North Carolina flag now is brought out. The hand is the arm is fully extended. The hand is in place from chin level. Well, actually, it should be shoulder level, then brought out, which in itself is another rant that I could go on that just looks silly. So, but you're using Army technique here, which means that the left hand is on the socket, and you have the sockets are all over the place. So you have different height or different length staffs. So why not have the sockets all over the place? It really doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. But the national anthem is background music that just still grapes my cookies. Anyway, so the staff here, the angle of the staff should be matched by the Air Force, and, well, this flag shouldn't even be there, but since it's there, all staffs should match to the right. You don't just push your staff out to whatever length you desire. That just is not supposed to happen. So we've got some emotional, or I guess that's our instructor for the unit. So the technique even used to put the rifle back on to right shoulder is not appropriate, not the correct. Timing is nice, marching out. That's great. That works well, honestly. Now, for those of you thinking that, wait a minute, they executed a right face. You can. A right face to turn from line formation into column formation, and the left face to turn from column formation into line formation. Now, there is one instance where you can execute a right face from what we have here, column formation. The one instance is when you're going to post the colors. Now, it's the Army technique where the color guard marches behind the head table. The stands are right there. Let's just say there's 2 stands. The color guard marches behind. I don't particularly care for this method, but it's an option. So then the whole team faces to the right, plants the colors into the stands, faces to the left, and departs. They've already presented the colors, rendered honors out in front of the head table, and then we have the facing to the right, which means that from column formation, which means that the colors are out of alignment, but it's only to post the colors. That's it. No other time do you face to the right from column formation. So if you need to turn to the right for from column formation when you're entering from stage right, that's called an every left, or it's called an every left on, and you're going to come around each other. And I've got videos about that. You can look up every left on. I've got it plastered all over social media, so you can easily find that. But really, please take the video down. You don't use the national anthem as background music. All right, so when you take this video down, my critique of this video will come down as well. Thank you.